inspired you to become a fashion designer?
Well, that's actually a long story. To cut it short, my mother's an artist, and the way we were raised as kids, it was one of the things is to do what you want to do, and I just felt that I was wanting to do fashion.
Where did you study fashion design?
I've actually taken two separate types of training. My first training was at NAIT, Northern Alberta Institute of Technology in Edmonton, and I took 1 year at Kwantlen College here in Richmond.
And what type of clothing do you design?
I actually do a large range of clothing, from day wear to separates to evening to casual wear. Right now in my store, I'm focusing on business women's wear, suits, separates, and I do casual summer and spring, and around this season, you know, going into Christmas and that kind of thing. Evening wear. Spring is really big with prom, as well as with weddings, yeah.
In tonight's event, the designers were asked to tell a story, a legend, or a myth. Where did the inspiration come for the outfits that you brought to this evening's event?
Well, my inspiration didn't actually come from a story. It actually came from the ancient religious caste and the royalty of the Tibetan people. The clothes that I did tonight were more of a fantasy. They are wearable, very wearable, but they're not something that you would typically see anywhere.
If you're captured by any of the clothing that you saw here tonight, you can contact Darin at his store, ICICI, and where is it located?
It's at 883 Hamilton Street, just off of Smythe.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Well, Darin, what we are going to wear for New Year's is probably one of the most crucial questions on everybody's mind. Can you tell us a little bit about what's hot and what's not for this year?
Pretty much everything is going on this season. A lot of separate wearing. Vancouver itself is not a large evening wearing city. If you go to the only usual time that you ever wear something really evening is if you go to a company party or a large function, for instance, like the Snowball at Vancouver Hotel. I'm doing this season a lot of separates, piece dressing. Come in, buy a fabulous top, and wear a pair of black pants or a black skirt that you already have at home. As well as I'm doing some evening stuff, as you're going to see later. Sparkle, a lot of sparkle, flat sequins, rhinestone, little cashmere sweaters with rhinestone buttons, that kind of thing is really hot this season.
What type of fabrics and colors are in for New Year's?
Well, again, color is a big thing. Color is more what the woman wants to wear, what she feels good in. There's a lot of, how would you call them? Ice colors, ice pink, ice blue, that kind of thing that's really popular, almost in the popsicle colors. I'm showing a lot of black, and one of the reasons for that is black is very elegant for evening. But you know, at ICICI, I do a lot of custom. So if you're loving one of the outfits that you see, I don't have a problem with throwing in some color. I'm doing taupes and blues, again, a lot of black. And I'm also doing some creams and some cobalt blues, which are really, really aggressive colors. It depends on exactly what the woman wants.
In a lot of the outfits that we're seeing here right now, there's a lot of silk and a lot of satin. Is that what's in for this year?
Silk and satin, definitely. Satin, and I'm showing a little bit of Dupioni silk. It has a shiny finish. It's not sparkly, but it has depth to the fabric. Matte finishes for evening are not very popular this season. They want a little bit of glam, a little bit of confidence, you know, something that stands out. And I'm showing some black satin, a lightweight, and it's a crepe back satin, which has a lot of flow. The Dupioni has a little bit of structure. So the two looks are totally different. You have very soft and feminine, and the Dupioni takes it onto a more of a little aggressive scale.
A lot of the two-piece outfits I've seen have been corsets. Is that something that's in style this year, with having outfits with no sleeves and no straps?
I haven't. I've seen in a few designers in Europe that have done corsetry. That's just my flair on it. A lot of my clothes have a little bit of a period aspect to them. They're not vintage, but they have that feel. There's something a little bit different, and I take it a little bit step further. It's elegant, it's structured, and it's very feminine.
Vancouver, it's always very cold on New Year's Eve, and most people like to wear jackets. What type of jacket would go with a corset dress?
Fur coats are big, big, big. Even though a lot of people aren't going to go for real fur, there's some beautiful, beautiful man-made furs. You didn't see any of those tonight. I do a lot of wraps, stolas, that kind of thing. The one outfit, the silk outfit, the black tupioni with the shawl, it's actually a 4-layer satin with 2 layers of qualifill inside, and the stola actually has pockets for your hands. So you could go from the car to a club or from the car to a restaurant very, very easily, and it's very warm. But suit jackets, that kind of thing, tailored. Like I said, the cashmere one with the feathers is stunning. We could do it in any color. You know, if you were wearing a black outfit, you could do it in black. A red outfit, do it in red, that kind of thing. So you can go anywhere from a stola to a full mink, or to just, you know, a small cashmere jacket would be lovely.
Rhinestones are very elegant. They look great on the black dresses that you've shown here tonight. What type of accessories would go with that?
Accessories with rhinestones. Diamonds are fabulous. Platinum and gold always go a long way. The rhinestones that I use actually have a silver metal casing. So I would say go with silver, and the more subtle, the better when you're wearing a little bit of rhinestone. You don't want to take away from it because you're already adding to it.
What are some of the services you offer here at ICICI?
We do custom, we do tailoring. This is New Year's, but brides are starting to think about spring, getting married, that kind of thing. I also do brides, bridesmaids, special occasion wear as well, day, evening, casual.
If someone would like to get some custom-made clothing, would you prefer that they make an appointment, or can they just come down and see you?
No, Sabrina, appointments aren't necessary. You can either drop by. We're just, you know, just Smythe and Hamilton, 883 Hamilton. And if you want to call ahead, you can, 685-2424. I'm always here. I would just, if you want to drop by and check us out. Love to chat with you.
Thank you very much for joining us, Darin. You've given us some great insight into what's in for this New Year's.
Thanks, Sabrina. Glad to have you here to see my stuff. Have a great New Year.